Hey guys, my cost of living video. This is the entrance to my flat, which is only 120 dinars, about 130 British pounds. These are olive trees, bit of jasmine. Just moved in here. Good wedding will make it even nicer. But anyway, so this is my unique entrance, by the way. But anyway, trying to keep it cost of living. Absolutely beautiful place. I'd like to say more about the cost than the cost of living. Something that's far more valuable is the absolutely lovely people that I keep meeting who just want to help you all the time. But anyway, here we go. What am I going to talk about? Whatever I see, I'm going to talk about. This is essential. This is a gas tank. This is how everything is cooked. We don't have heating in Jordan because the country is too hot. You have a few months of winter, but anyway, I'll talk about that maybe. But anyway, that's 7 dinars. It's a fixed price by the government so that poor people don't get ripped off or anything. And the people who come along with the trucks, and you can even ring them up, they will fit this for you. This thing is a cheap version of a cooker, only 20 dinars. We're not baking anything, but you can get a full oven thing, which will cost you a lot of money, like 200 dinars or something, roughly, maybe 300 if you want a fancy one. There's lots of ways to spend loads of money if you want. But the person who asked for this video said they want a frugal life, so this is frugal. What else? Olive oil. Local olive oil costs about 7 dinars for about that much. Fruit can be a little bit expensive. I think that's 20p, but good quality or fairly local. This is about 5p for an onion that big. 5p, 4p, very, very cheap in terms of vegetables. You can buy bottled water. A pack of 4 costs a dinar. A pack of 4 of these costs a dinar. Yes, there are ants there. We were going to sort that out anyway, but we're just new here, and there's a small gap somewhere there. You might be wondering what this is all about. I could explain, but I don't want to get too sidetracked. It's basically it's very hot, and it deflects the sun. Instead of putting a curtain there, you might want to put a curtain there. Who knows? This is what the previous people did before us, the previous renters. This cost us 2.5 dinars. This 30 eggs. This cost me about, I think, 17 dinars. If you just wanted a really, really big kettle. For some long story, maybe I'll get into. What else? Well, let's open up this. Okay. So cheap oil, this is only about 2 dinars for about that much. This cost us... this is rice, by the way. Cost us about 5 dinars for 3.5 kilos. Honey can cost different amounts. Cheap version and expensive version. There's probably anything. This is about 2 dinars. Coffee, tea. I don't know. Nothing very interesting here, is there? Sugar costs, like, everything's very, very cheap. Everything else is very, very cheap. Sugar costs like a pound for like half a kilo or something, or a kilo. I actually forget because I don't actually care about cost too much things. This cost me about 2 dinars. It's a special, what do they call it? Like, not just non-stick, but a certain kind of stone, but it's stone lining or something. Some things can be expensive. I got a really expensive... This is, how much did I get this for? Like 18 dinars, something really expensive. This is a special 1-piece knife, but generally this is like 2 dinars, £2. Things are just very cheap. You've got a lot of our cups for 50p each. We own a half dinar shop, so this is like half a dinar, and all sorts of funny things we got. This half, basically 50p. A lot of the things we got were 50p. All of these were 50p each from a 50p shop. There's actually shops that are called 50p shops or half dinar shops. So dinar and pound are roughly the same. What else is there? I mean, I got this for about 60. I don't know if it works. I got it from Open Souk. Hopefully it works. It's got a missing thing. So the landlord came in yesterday. He wanted to fix everything for us, and he said, "Oh, you got a missing pipe." But he's going to get the missing pipe for me, and that cost me about £60. What are the really important things? He said petrol. You wanted to know petrol. This viewer made a comment. Petrol, and I'll keep walking around the house or the flat. Petrol costs about £1 for a litre. There's different qualities. I don't actually drive. I just go by taxi everywhere because I never knew how to drive in England, because in London I don't really need to and stuff like that. But anyway, but my wife does. One of my wives do. So yeah, this is going to be where I teach and pray and stuff. This is the neighbour's place. Okay, let's keep going. What else did you want to know? What else is important? You can check out this other room. I'm not going to show my wife. There's this is another room. And this, you need one of these. I think this costs about 10 dinars. I'm really sorry. This is like, I forget, everything's cheap, let's just say. That hat's about 2 dinars, I think it was. Yeah. Slippers, most things are very, very cheap, like £1 or £2. You know, one of the things I liked that was supposedly expensive, like the fancy version, my Jedi coat. Maybe I'm getting, okay, this is like the fat version of the winter coat, 25 dinars. I love it. Still wear it in the early mornings, even because tiny bit chilly. Okay. What else is there to show you? Oh, I got this for 50 dinars from Open Souk. TV, and a TV stand for 50 dinars. This is from England. What else is there? That's like was it 2 dinars? Roughly that hat. Oh yeah, internet, fiber optic internet. I think I pay about 25 dinars for fiber internet. So you got orange fiber everywhere. I have to reconnect it. This is one of the beautiful things, right? So the landlord is giving me their internet, wireless internet, while I wait for internet to arrive to be connected to my house here. So this is orange fiber. They're pretty good. You can get like 600 megabits per second, but I've got 100 megabits per second for about £25. I actually keep forgetting, I'm really sorry, but it's about that much money. Yeah, things are just generally very cheap. This, you probably won't even need this, but this is like a professional mic. I got it for 150 dinars. I'm an online teacher. I teach maths, but I do YouTube videos as well and stuff. Shoes, I got these shoes for about 10 dinars each. My wife's shoes. These are curtains or rolling curtains. You can see I just bought them. That's 12 dinars each, 2 meters long. Okay, I'm going to ask my wife questions like what else is important to... Okay, Shahida, I'm not putting you on the video, but what else is important? I've talked about... Just, can you think of anything random that I might put in a cost of living video? Anything that comes to mind? Rent, done that, yeah. I've done rice, I've done cups of 50p, I've done... Shoes cost about 10 dinars. Was it your shoes were 10 dinars, do you know? I think they were, yeah, they were about that much. Shoes? Any shoes I got you, they're about 10 dinars or less. Oh my god. Oh my god, yeah, I totally forgot. To be honest, it's a rubbish cost of living video. They're really, everything's cheap. Just remember that. Yeah. Okay, listen. I know you want to cook your meat. Yeah. Okay, so, what was it? Lamb meat, about 12 dinars per kilo. 10 dinars for beef per kilo.
Some places you can get it 8.
You can get it cheap, yeah, but just let's say average or safe. Like you might not know where the cheap places are. Okay, and who knows about the quality or something. So, and then chicken is about for normal chicken size, 4 dinars for, but we can 4 dinars. Yeah, yeah. That's important, isn't it? What else? I've done water.
Yeah.
I've done like, was it lemons like 20p? Very,
I don't remember.
yeah. We just buy stuff, right? And
Yeah, but
it's so
fruits are a
cheap.
bit expensive.
The fruits are a bit expensive, like, yeah, a little bit expensive. I think grapes like cost a dinar for a kilo or something, like a handful. So they're a little bit expensive, yeah. Fruit is somehow a little expensive. Vegetables are very cheap, no?
Yes.
Like, we're so cheap that we don't know how much they cost. Like, we
Yeah.
bought like a whole bag full of vegetables the other day, right?
Yes.
And the guy said 1.5 dinars. We just gave him
Yeah.
2 dinars instead. And he just started picking up extra stuff because he was so happy for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just looking at anything that's in front of me. Prayer mats for 1 or 2 dinars. Like 1 dinar for a basic one, 2 dinars for a fancy one.
Yeah.
These kind of socket things, this costs about 3 dinars. Yeah, these socket things, you need 2-pin ones a lot. But you can get a mix of 2-pin and 3-pin stuff. And you can get all sorts of converters for 1 or 2 dinars. This costs like nothing. I don't even know how much it costs. How much did it cost? It tells me somewhere. 3.5 dinars for one of them. I use it like a massive stool because I couldn't bother to find one. Here, how much does this one cost? Chair costs something. I don't know. All right, so things are quite reasonable. Technology, I think it costs about the same as England, maybe. I'm not sure. Oh, cars are very expensive, but you, Mr. Viewer, who made a comment, you wanted a motorbike. You've got a motorbike. I'm not sure how you're going to bring your motorbike here. I don't know how that's going to work. Hello, cat. You want food, don't you? You got your kitten friend. You got your kittens. Okay. They sometimes come to our window. They're getting used to us. They're new. They've just been here 1 or 2 days, by the way. So yeah, cars are incredibly expensive. Like, most people get like a 20,000 dinar car, and that's considered kind of cheap. But they're like the electric Chinese version. But my friend got for 1,500 dinars recently a decent car, normal petrol car. Yeah, just ask about in the comments what else, and I can try to get like more definite prices if you want. Education, private schools are expensive. I just spent 2,500 for a second term, so let's call it like 5,000 for 2 terms. That's for my oldest girl, who's 18, so it's the most expensive one. It's cheap, but I don't think, you said it was just you and your wife, so it really doesn't cost more if it's just you and your wife. And you said 1 bedroom. I was in a 1 bedroom for 180 dinars. Like, 1 bedroom could cost the same as a 2 bedroom. If you want in a rural place, it could be very, very, very cheap, like 70 dinars. So a taxi driver was saying that. So yeah, but we needed a bit more space, I think, so I could teach without my wife feeling like she's in the way. Yeah, so you can go down to 79. I'm going to leave a link to Open Souk. And search for Amman as the capital if you really want to be in Amman, but you wanted a rural area. I would come to Salt, the most beautiful city, and most people who are tourists have no idea what Salt is. A beautiful ancient city, incredibly cheap, and great connection to the internet, right next to the capital, and very close to loads of good shops, and really close to Suele, which is incredibly cheap, but you might not want to be there. That's not rural, it's just a bit busy area, market area, which has got the best markets and the cheapest food and cheapest loads of stuff. But you don't even have to go to Suele really if you're not going to worry about 1 or 2 dinars. Yeah, so check out Salt. Madaba is where I am. You don't want to. Maybe you don't want to go too far south. I don't know if you want to go more south. If you go to Maine, it's going to go super cheap. Aqaba maybe a bit more expensive. I don't know because it's touristy. Who knows? That's the port city. If you want to be by the Red Sea, I'm not too far from the Dead Sea. The Dead Sea is my favourite. I could talk about like entrance fee to like the Dead Sea, like 5 dinars. Unless you go to a hotel, then might be 10 dinars. With food is 15 dinars. Like a full breakfast buffet and stuff like that. Things are not really expensive, but they can be really expensive. If you want to waste money, you can go to restaurants. And I've been to a restaurant where it was a UNICEF restaurant. It was like 30 dinars. Oh my god, I have to say this before, part of the cost of living. I saw some tourist video where they went to Rainbow Street. Never go to Rainbow Street. It was like 20 dinars for something that should be like 1 dinar. Like, it's a tourist trap, so you can waste money as well. But I'll get a sandwich, a really nice falafel sandwich. Like, don't compare your falafel sandwich to the ones in England, which are basically frozen. This is freshly made, juicy, with loads of vegetables and everything. 35p. Get a nice, really nice shawarma, big shawarma for 1 dinar, £1. Okay. Yeah, meat is a little bit expensive here, by the way. So I tell you about meat. It's a little bit expensive relative to everything else. Like fruit is getting more expensive as well. But you can live super cheap. Bread, fresh bread, maybe I should show you that in another video. Costs like 5-10p for a huge one, like big as me, like a meter wide or something, meter diameter. Okay, cool, that's it.